Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. We're back today with another trailer reaction, and this time it is for, I think, a mythic banner. I believe we're due for a mythic, and people are saying it's going to be a light mythic, so we'll quickly take a look at this video. I've brought along a special guest this time, who you guys have seen a lot on the channel, and that's Jimmy.
Hi, it's Jimmy. I just came off of Engage. I'm very tired, it's a very good game, but I'm here now and we're gonna see this mythic. I'm kind of excited actually.
Yeah, I've also started Engage. I certainly haven't finished it like you have. I'm only like 4 chapters in, but I know you personally thought it was going to be someone from Engage. You thought it was going to be Lumera, but then they made her free to play, so I guess we'll find out. Yeah, well, let's just watch this thing.
Alright, let me know when I can open my eyes.
Yeah, you can open your eyes.
Alright, we got the bubble banner.
New mythic heroes.
Heroes?
Yeah. Who is that?
Fomortiis?
Is that oh yeah, that's the guy from Sacred Stones.
Yeah, that's Leon's.
Is he the first actual non-human in this game?
I think so.
Like without like a human body, I want to say. Like, huh. Oh, well, I mean, I guess let's finish.
Well, he might have one, but like as his little mini sprite.
It doesn't. No, he never transformed.
No, but his art is.
This is just who he is. Yeah, his art is non-humanoid.
Yeah,
Fafnir! They showed my beloved. They showed him die.
Damn, they really had a big monster guy punch him.
Did you see that? 2 people just ended turn after he attacked. Who is this?
I think this is Gotoh.
Huh?
Yeah,
I don't know what that is.
He is the place that Kadain is. So like the mage banner, the desert banner that we just got, he's like the big guy there.
Cool. I guess people have probably wanted him for a while then?
I think he was high rated on CYL.
Yeah.
They're both colorless.
So he does have a Leon sprite. Do you see that?
Yeah, I see it at the bottom there.
Yeah. It's Fallen Leon all over again.
Hilda!
Oh. Oh god, Jimmy, you're about to be broke.
Are you kidding?
So what's the plan?
They can't keep getting away with this. Well, let's see how many sparks they give us.
Just one.
Because I feel like it might be 2.
No.
No, because there could be 2 because there's 2 mythics.
There won't be.
After your 40th?
Yeah, it's just may only be used once. Yeah, I was like, "There's no." All right,
we're going in. We're going in for Lif, I guess.
Well, let's see. I guess what all of them do. So what is he? Infantry, armor. Yeah, because he had save.
Armored. I was gonna say armored infantry beast. No, colorless armor beast.
Yeah. I'll read the weapon. So this is called Ravager. 14 might, accelerate special trigger, of course. At start of combat, if unit is alive, inflict special cooldown charge -1 per attack on foe, and attack defense -6 on foe during combat. So basically guard and then a debuff to their attack and defense by 6. And also, if unit is transformed, grant special cooldown charge +1 per attack to unit during combat. Okay, so it's like World Breaker. They're giving that to a lot of people nowadays.
Yeah.
If unit is alive at start of combat and foe initiates combat, reduces damage from foe's follow-up attack by 80%. So it's like Brave Edelgard. And then at start of turn, if unit is adjacent to only beast or dragon allies, or if unit is not adjacent to any ally. Oh, that's just unit transforms. Okay.
His transformation effect where he gets DC.
And then he has DC. Yeah. And his DC is not conditional on him being or no, it is, never mind. But he comes with Beast follow-up, which guarantees he'll transform. So, I guess, let's see what Nightmare does. So, if foe initiates combat, or foe's HP is greater than or equal to 75% at start of combat, inflict attack defense -10 on foe during combat, and reduces damage from foe's first attack during combat by 30%. If foe initiates combat, after combat, the closest foes within 4 spaces of target who have yet to act have their actions end immediately.
That's disgusting. And he's an anima mythic,
Yeah.
so he's going on the defense teams.
Oh, that's so gross.
That's disgusting. He can always transform. That's what? Attack defense minus 16. He gets another attack plus 4 to his attack and defense from far save as well.
Yeah. And he comes with far save by default, so he's just going to be protecting all these defense teams.
Yeah.
With a really premium far save.
Yikes, that's so gross.
I cannot believe they just power crept my far save Duma. I am so upset at them.
And this is only our 3rd beast armor. Because the first one was Kennegus, and then the second one was
Edelgard.
Edelgard. That's literally it.
Yeah. So I mean, this is very good. So by default, he inflicts guard on you, Worldbreaker on himself, minus 16 attack and defense, 80% DR on the second hit, 30% DR on the first hit, and also ends your turn, like the people around you.
Oh, and he makes a guaranteed follow-up attack as well.
Yeah,
because he's got beast follow-up.
Yeah. That is so disgusting.
That's so gross. I'm definitely getting him.
How do you
I'm
kill
definitely
this?
pulling him. How do you kill this?
I guess like Deadeye.
I would say, Deadeye or like Fire Sweet Beast effectiveness, which is a very, very tiny niche that you can pull off because there is so little
Who even has that?
beast effectivity.
If anyone.
I mean, Petra. Petra would be the only one I can think of.
She has Fire Sweep?
Or, no, you would have to give her like Wind Sweep.
Oh, I see. Yeah, I mean,
you might have to just.
Strong. Yeah, I mean, this is
because all of his damage reduction is unconditional. Oh, I guess you could have him like initiate would be the way to kill him.
Yeah, obviously, but I'm talking about like if you initiate on him.
But I'm talking about like if you initiate on him.
I like that they're using him in this replay as a defense, he's on the player's team, but he's an anima mythic.
Oh, yeah.
Wow,
I mean,
and
I guess the only benefit.
And a
far saver means that unlike people's like plus 10 brave hectors, he can't be blessed. So he does not receive mythic stats unless it's his bonus season, obviously. But otherwise, his HP is going to be relatively low.
On the contrary, because he is a mythic, if you're running him, if you're running like double saves on your defense team, then you don't have to have 4 slots taken up by double saves and 2 mythics, because now you've got 1 slot that's doing both.
However, he is.
So you could run like another support.
I do feel like he's going to be more prone to die though, just because his HP is only going to be like 50 at most. And he can't get like bonus plus 5 defenses from like mythics like how a far saver can. So it's like kind of that trade-off, but I still think he's going to be very good.
Yeah. Probably, I would say easy, like tier 1.
Yeah, definitely tier 1.
Sure.
And tier 1 far savers in general.
There's so few of them as well, anima mythics, compared to dark mythics. I don't remember which one has less, but I feel like we barely get anima mythics.
I feel like it's anima that has less.
But now we've got Gotoh.
So he is a colorless tome infantry. He's light mythic.
Yes. And he was the one that we saw on the bonus season.
Yes.
For Ether Raids. And he has Guard 4. Alright, I'll be reading this time, so let me just rotate my phone, because I have it in portrait and I need it in landscape, because this is a very tiny video. Okay, Brilliant Starlight. So this would be based off of the Star Sphere, I'm guessing, or the Starlight Tome. Accelerates special trigger, so he's got Slaying. At start of combat, if unit exists, grants defense res plus 6 and reduces damage from AoE specials by 80% to unit and allies within 2 spaces for 1 turn. That's pretty good. At start of combat, if unit exists, inflicts attack res minus 6 on foe during combat, neutralizes foe's bonuses to attack and res during combat, neutralizes effects that prevents units counterattacks.
Oh. So
that's
like
unique.
Null-See Disrupt?
Yeah.
Interesting.
And restore 7 HP to unit after combat. Yeah, that's pretty good.
That's actually quite good, yeah.
That supportive effect as well.
Yeah.
Is actually, because he's a light mythic,
Yeah.
that's really good, because I've been seeing a lot of like Lilinas coming back
Yeah, exactly.
in light season because of Emblem
Yeah.
on like Cavline, and he just kind of cancels that.
Yeah.
Because he not only is he granting extra res, but then reduces AoE specials by 80%. That's a lot.
It is. Like, it's most of it.
Yeah, that's definitely a lot. Alright, so then he's got his own A skill as well, Gift of Magic. If unit initiates combat or foe's range equals 2, so against any ranged foe, inflicts attack res minus 10 on foe during combat. I'm noticing a theme. Unit makes a guaranteed follow-up attack, and also, if unit receives consecutive attacks,
Yeah.
reduces damage from foe's second attack onward by 80%. Okay, cool. If foe with range equals 2 initiates combat, foe can make a follow-up attack. Foe makes a follow-up attack before unit can counterattack. Okay, so it's the same as
like Brave Ike.
Brave Ike, yeah, where they get like the free desperation, but the second hit does nothing.
So, I'm thinking here after looking at this. I feel like he is going to be amazing paired with a Near Saver. Because he's got Null-C Disrupt, he's got damage reduction from AoEs, and he's got an additional 80%, like a deflect magic type thing, except for it works for not just magic. So, yeah.
And you could easily stack that as well
exactly.
with deflect magic if you wanted.
Yeah, although the multiplication wouldn't really be worth it. Just because, like, the way they multiply out is not additive, so I don't think you're getting that much out of it. But no, like, I genuinely think he's going to be an amazing ranged tank. Again, the thing that kind of sucks is that, again, like, he can't get mythic blessings, mythic bonuses. So unless he's like in his bonus season, he might be a little bit squishy as a ranged tank. But I still think he could be really good because he's inflicting attack res minus 16 on the foe.
Mm-hmm. And he's neutralizing any visible bonuses that they have to their attack as well.
Yeah.
So that's a lot of attack debuff. And then he also comes with Guard 4. I'm noticing a pattern where they add a skill to the seals, and then sooner or later they get a tier 4, so scared of not follow up 4. But anyway, Guard 4. At start of combat, if unit exists, inflicts attack minus 4 and special cooldown charge minus 1 per attack, and reduces damage from foe's first attack during combat by 30%.
That's so much better than Guard 3.
That's so much better than Guard 3. That's a whole different skill.
Yeah,
That's not even Guard anymore. It's a skill that just has Guard in it.
Yeah.
And that just adds to his tankiness as well.
Yeah, because I didn't even see that. He's getting 30, then 80.
He's getting 30, exactly like fomortiis. Literally exactly the same. They're identical.
And then, but he also gets the area of effect damage reduction, which fomortiis doesn't.
And you could probably even, if you were, I mean, they can't run together because they're literally both opposite seasons and opposite versions of Aether Raids, but they would make a really good team together. If you changed fomortiis to a near save instead of a far save, they would make like a very scary team.
Okay, I just want to say something unrelated to this, because Guard 4, if y'all have been watching Promise Me One Thing for a really long time, I made a video theory crafting new skills in FEH probably about 3 years ago at this point, and one of them was Guard 4. And at the time, obviously this was 3 years ago, we didn't have tier 4 B skills. And everybody was up in my comments like they would never make tier 4 B skills. You're just like there's no way, this is so unrealistic. And then I feel so vindicated right now because they did in fact make Guard 4. Although my prediction for it was not at all the same.
I don't think you could have ever gotten this good in a prediction for Guard 4. That's a very good skill. I have like 20 units that I could easily slot this onto that are just like running like any other B that I could just be like, no follow-up, seal, no follow-up from somewhere else, like tempo from someone else. This is so good.
I agree.
For tanks. All right, who else is on the banner? Like the whole kit
Your
and caboodle.
2 people who you want to plus 10.
We will discuss them. Yes.
Okay, so let me pull up the summary of everyone and then. There you go.
All right, so colorless is obviously the easy win of this banner.
Yeah.
Not only does it have 2 brand new mythics on it, but Arvel is also there, and Arvel is. They are also just a really good mythic.
And also basically new. This is their first rerun, right?
Yes, correct. Apart from colorless, if we're just ignoring colorless, let's see. So red has rearmed Liff, which is probably out of every single unit on this banner that isn't a new mythic, probably highest value just because he isn't rerunning anywhere else. So this is the only other way to get
Hilda is
the arcane. No, Ascended Heroes.
You're right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's the only other way to get his sword. Regan kind of brings down the red pool, but Veronica is pretty strong. Is this her first rerun as well?
I think it might be. Yeah, because she was pretty recent, so I feel like it is.
And then green is probably the second best, I want to say. Freya brings it down a lot, but Edelgard's still okay.
No.
And the new Hilda's got good fodder.
Green is a pretty mid color overall.
And then I would say, personally, blue is the worst to me. The only thing on it that I can see that has any value is speed, res, tempo, and Monica.
Yeah. Blue and red are definitely the losers here. And I don't mean that in a rude way, just like, they are not the colors you should be pulling on.
Did you mean blue and green?
Oh, yes. Blue and green. My bad.
But yes, I will be pulling because I am at +6 on my Liff, and I need 4 more copies of him. And knowing me, get ready for the... I mean, I already have a +10 Regan. Get ready for the +10
the
Veronica.
The second +10
video.
Regan as well.
Do not bring that on me. I'm just hoping that he will be nice. But yes, my Hilda will once again be stuck at +0. Unless I get her going to Spark, because I'll be pulling all colors to Spark, because I would like to get these 2 mythics as well. But after Spark, I will probably just pull red and colorless.
Will you Spark
until I get these 2? Yeah, I have to, because the next time he reruns will be when he gets his like forging bonds, like when they vote for it, and I can't guarantee when that will be. Whereas these 2 might rerun with a legendary or a mythic that I don't really care about, so I could Spark for them there instead.
Yeah. I just had a dream last night that Faye added, you know how like some allies grant status effects to all of the people, all of the allies around them? Like infantry null follow-up, you grant null follow-up to the people around you, right?
Yeah.
I had a dream that they released a mythic who gave everyone, all their allies, reduces damage from foes' first attack by 100%.
Oh, that's gross.
Yeah, and it's like it only worked once per phase, but still, like, how busted would that be?
I mean, at this point, we're basically almost there.
Honestly, yeah. I wouldn't be surprised if sometime this year we get someone who gives, like, dodge to the people around them just for existing, and it's like 50% or something like that. Because do we have anyone who grants dodge as a visible status effect? Is it just Duo Erica's duo skill?
Yeah, Duo Erica's duo skill grants it.
But there's no one
allies
who grants it otherwise, right?
No. The only other characters that grant it as a skill are Young Mia and Kadane Byleth, but that's both just to themselves.
And also, I just realized, Flame and stuff grant it, but it's not a visible status effect. It's during combat, so
yeah, it's during
But if it happens, we called it right here, so I wouldn't be too surprised.
Oh, you just reminded me. Oh, that's so. No, never mind. She's Astra. Wait, what season is the one that's not Flame?
Elamine?
Elamine? She's Astra, right?
So she pairs really well with. Oh wait.
I was like, if she could be run, I mean, you can still run her alongside Gotoh, but her with Gotoh?
Yeah, on an offense team, that would be disgusting, so, yeah. Oh. Honestly, actually, if Elamine was on this banner instead of Arvel, like I already have Arvel, if I could get Elamine instead since I don't have her yet, I might actually pull, but she's not, so yeah.
That would be that's even higher value than this already is.
Yeah, I agree.
Oof.
Well, good luck to your wallet, Jimmy. Everyone in the comments, please give Jimmy some rally luck. I feel like they could really use it.
Yeah. I was just pulling for 1 copy of Legendary Sigurd, and I got 7 copies of Marth and 5 copies of Baby Ike.
That was
I
me
didn't
with
even
Claude.
think of.
That's
Yeah, I
Shinon
didn't
Gate all
even think
over
about
again.
this.
Marth is your Shinon.
Everyone is my Shinon. How many times have I gotten swept going for a character that I like, and I've gotten someone else?
Any last words or thoughts about this banner?
About this banner, I hope that they continue doing double mythics, because I would like them to add more characters that are classified as mythic to the game. Not mythic as in the mechanic, but mythic as in, like, who classifies as a mythic.
I get it.
'Cause
Like, thematically.
Yeah, like Gotoh and fomortiis, such interesting picks. I didn't even think for a second that it would be either of them. Because, like I said, did we say this at the beginning or just when we were talking? I thought it was going to be Lumera, but she ended up being the Grand Hero Battle. And then they just pulled these 2.
And they're both such good picks thematically as mythic heroes.
Yeah, so I hope that they continue to do banners where it's 2 mythic heroes being added, and they're both actually mythics and not like a mythic hero and an OC that they want to run at the same time.
Yeah. This banner around for a while, like 13 days. I guess that makes sense. They've kind of all been around for a while lately.
Yeah, I think they've extended it from
I
like
still
way at
remember
the beginning when
back when they were like 5 days. You had to like make up your mind super fast whether you would pull or not.
Yeah, you were like, if I'm not pulling this character,
yeah.
If I'm not pulling for Fjorm on her debut banner,
Oh.
I'm never getting her, even though she's free.
Yeah. Do you remember when seasonal heroes used to rerun on legendary mythic banners?
Yes, because Spring
Because there was no
Lucina
double special
ran
heroes.
on. Spring Lucina had her first rerun on Gunthra's banner, and I remember being in a call with friends trying to get her, and all I got, and this was before I was putting money into the game, and the only character I got from that banner was Xander, who was not part of my plus 10 Xander. I sent him home or followed him for his lance or whatever I did with him at that time.
He's so useless. Oh god.
He's so bad.
Genuinely one of the worst units in the game. But anyways, enough of us old boomers reminiscing about the good old days of Fae, because they were not good old days. They were
bad old days.
The bad old days. But yeah, thank you so much for joining me, Jimmy. Super appreciate having you here.
Oh, it was a pleasure.
You said that you like really enunciated
being with you, a pleasure. This banner having my 2 favorites running again and I have to skip one, literally my nightmare. Help me.
I'm so sorry. It's okay. We're manifesting plus 10 leave for you. Everybody, make sure you check out Jimmy's channel. They will be posting summons for Leaf. Hopefully they go well, but when that happens, you can see it over on their channel.
Yeah.
Jimmy, thank you again for joining me. Also, thank you and shout out to the Promenaders, who Jimmy is also a member of. Thank you guys. Super appreciate you guys and your support. And yeah, that's we're signing off for the night. See you guys.
Bye.
Bye.